So recently I upgraded my TV wall with acoustic panels, and today is the day where I upgrade my TV lights with the fancy LED lights. So let's do it. So the model that I'm going to install today is the Fancy LEDs 3 ports 2.0 Fancy Sync Box, and it's compatible with Alexa and Google Assistant. So in the box we have the manual, then we have 3 adapters straight out of the box for your respectively country, and then you have the box, the brains of the operation, and this one comes in this transparent bag, and it's beautiful. The box is all black on the top with the Fancy LEDs logo and 2 buttons, and connection button and the power button. Then you have white all around with lights in front, and on the back you have 4 HDMI connections with a USB-C strip light connection and the power connection. So this is the box. Then below you have the power cable and charger, right, where you can connect all the outlets heads that come with it. I'm gonna use this one, it's the European connection, and simply use the metal connections inside and pair them with the charger, and just do like this, rotate a little bit, and it's done. So next we have what you're waiting for, and that's the strip light. Here mine is about 6 meters and has the USB-C connection for the box, and has as well a HDMI white cable that you can use to connect PS5 TV. In my case, I'm going to connect my TV. And to finish, we have this little bag with 4 corners to connect in your TV to make the corners easy to plug the LED strip. So first what I'm going to do is pull the TV from the wall, and because I have a arm that can rotate, I have no problem at all in doing this, and I easily can do like this and install it without removing the TV. So this is a great tip for you. Now let's talk about this part, because I watched several videos and nobody talked about this. Your TV accumulates a lot of dust behind it, and you have to clean it before. So I'm just going to use a wet cloth and I'm going to wipe it out really clean. So this way the corner stickers and the strip itself, it's going to stick really nicely and clean in your TV. Otherwise, with all this dust, you will have problems in the future because the strip is going to fall. So let's clean it up first with a wet cloth, and after that with a dry cloth. Okay, so clean it up really nice, right, all around. This is a really important step, one of the most important steps in my opinion, because imagine watching a movie and then the strip falls. If you want to know what arm I'm using to hold my TV, just look in my bio and you will find the arm that I'm using. It's a must have, even if you don't move your TV that often. In these cases, it comes in handy. So yes, it's clean. Let's grab now one dry cloth, pass again. It is really hot right now, so this is even not necessary, but let's pass it anyway. Okay, so what you have to do now is grab one plastic corner and a double face tape. And what you're going to do is take the yellow paper from it, and then you just put it in the plastic corner. Try to align it as nice and possible, like so. You see? Good. And good. And then stick it really well to the plastic corner. And when you're happy with the result, just take the red one, This one is a little bit more difficult to take out. Oh man, it's sticky. Take your time because it's really sticky. Okay, take the red one like this. Okay, and now find the spot here, and when you're happy, just put it in place. Okay, I'm just aligning with this part here where the back of the TV, the plastic back of the TV meets the side of the TV and makes this line. So I'm meeting the corner to the side and to the top of the TV, and I'm going to do that in the other three corners. Okay, now I'm gonna put the box around here. In my case, I'm gonna put everything in the TV because I want to hide all the cables, and behind the TV is the best place to do it. In my case, I only have one cable going through of the back of the acoustic panels, and that's the power cable. Everything else is hidden in the back of the TV. So this is going to be placed right here. I'm gonna put double face taped as well to put the box in place. So let's do that first. So this is a flat area of the TV, so I'm gonna use that in my advantage and just place it around here. So just press a little bit. This is light, so it doesn't need that much double taped, and it's great. Okay, now let's grab the LED strip and put it in place. Okay, I'm gonna start by putting the cable. That way I can manage how it's going to look like. And I'm probably going to start here. So just put it like this. So use the last LED here to be below the first pin, and that way it gives you a nice length to use the cable like this and put it in place. Really nice. So from here you can start stripping and gluing the LED to the TV. Just leave like a millimeter or something. This is really high quality. Here you have to pass it like so, right? Now in the corner, just do from inside, okay? And turn it a little bit and do the corner. Really, really cool. Don't press too hard on the TV because if you need to take it out, it's much easier. Press only really hard after you're done with it. Until then, just press as much as needed for the strip to get sticked to the TV, right? Let's turn the TV like this and continue. So we did all the TV all around and we're in the last corner. Here you have to measure the end of the strip. So mine is about here, and you need to cut it where it says fancy LEDs. Everywhere it says fancy LEDs, you can cut it. So I'm gonna cut it right here, and then I'll stick this little part and we get back to it. So I've been able to cover the cable, this little part of the cable, with the strip tape, and I think it looks awesome this way. Let's see if it works great. Now we have just to connect the charger and the cable, the HDMI cable. So let's do that and then we'll test the TV. Okay, let's put the HDMI in place. So we have to connect it to the TV and then to the box. And it's the first one. Okay, let's connect the charger like this. And now take just some to put it, and boom, it's done. Now let's connect it. Whoa, I've done nothing. Look at this, beautiful. I'm so excited. This is great. I contacted Fancy Lights to send me this, and they were nice enough to send me one to test it out, and I'm loving it so far. The installation has been really easy. Now let's test it out. Okay, so this part back on the TV is done. So right now what we need to do is just install the app and test the lights. Okay, really cool already. Look at this. I've done nothing. When I connected the lights, they just glow. That's awesome. Okay, so let's install the app. Just use the manual and scan it. Download the app, Apple Store, get it, open, don't allow, agree, sign up, agree. You put the email address, then make send a notification, a verification code, put the verification code, set a password, and done. Now service maintenance, improvement activity, and personalized recommendations. You can put it on, off. I'll put it off. Go to the app. Now add device, location, okay. Allow while using app, allow. Okay, this part you have to allow everything because it connects all the devices that are in the same Wi-Fi network. So you have to allow it so the app can find the TV, the PS5, the PC, the TV, etc. So yeah, just allow everything. Okay, done. Now next. Now being added. That's what it says. Good, done, and it's done. Okay, so it's done. Now it's all set. Let's test it. So as you can see, I figured out how to put the sync mode, and it wasn't easy for me because all the videos I watched just shows how to connect a PS5, an Xbox, something else, and I don't have any of those consoles. I don't want to have one because I don't play that much, and when I do it on the PC. But I wanted to use these fancy LEDs with only my TV to watch Netflix, to watch a game or something like that. And for that, you need only one thing. You need the TV, obviously, and you need a box. The box has to be a box from your operator or something else. And I'm going to show you how the cable management is connected because that's a very important part. And I struggled. After installing the app, I went around like 30 to 40 minutes to get the cables right, and that's really important. I hope you enjoy this part. So let's show you guys how to do it. So in the back of your TV, you have the cable management. And here we have the box from the fancy LEDs, and you have the box for the TV. In this case, what you have to do is put the cables like this. So once you figure this out, is actually easy, but there's not many videos showing this up. So what you have to do is you have the box from the TV and you have the box from fancy LEDs. What you have to do is from the HDMI out, you connect the HDMI out fancy LEDs to the TV, HDMI 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or whatever. And from the fancy LEDs, you connect from the HDMI 1 in the box to your box of the TV. So what's going to happen is the box from the TV sends the signal to the box of fancy LEDs, does whatever has to do, and the fancy LED sends the signal to the TV. So A, B, and C. Okay, so this way, and you have no problems. If you want to put another device like a PS5, an Xbox, or a PC or something else, what you have to do is connect a third-party device in the HDMI 2 or HDMI 3 here, and you have no problems in managing all the devices with the LEDs. And this is only to use the sync mode. If you don't want to use the sync mode, you don't need to use this set or this setup. You just need to connect the box to the TV. It's important to say that the box doesn't work with native apps. If you want to watch a Netflix movie and you open the native app on your TV, it's not going to work. So what you have to do is open the box, okay, the software of the box, and in that software you open the app of Netflix, and from there you watch the TV. That way the box from the TV can send the signal of the Netflix app to the fancy LEDs and through the TV. That way works. If you want to use only the TV without the box, you cannot use the sync function in the fancy LEDs. That's something, it's not sad enough, but I hope you now know how it works, because if you don't have a box, if you don't have a PS5 or any other external device, you cannot use these fancy LEDs in sync mode. And the sync mode is actually the cool part of these fancy LEDs. So it's a pity that you cannot use it. Another thing that you can use as well, if you don't have a box for the TV, and I'm sorry this part is so long, but I think it's the most important part of this video, is you can use a stick, a TV stick from Amazon. I'll leave a link down in the description below, and you can use that as well if you don't have these box and you only have the fancy LEDs and the TV. Okay, so let's test the lights out. So let's put down the curtains, put the room really dark, and watch some TV.